Hello everyone and welcome back to another video by EonTalk. As always, I'm your host Ian, and today I have an updated video of a video I made a few years back. My previous content on best Korean comedies was uploaded nearly 4 years ago, and thus I felt that it was about time to get an updated list as there are so many more great Korean comedic films. And so I'll be introducing to you 10 more Korean comedies that are a must-watch that I'm sure you'll have a great time watching. But before getting into the list, I'd like to remind you that as always with my listicle videos, the ranking will be based on my personal taste. Thus, if you have differing views, you can respectfully leave those down in the comments below. Also, movies that were mentioned in the previous video were not included in today's list. Therefore, if you haven't watched the previous video, I suggest watching that as well to get even more recommendations. Okay then, that being said, let's get right into today's video on Top 10 Korean Comedies. Starting off the list, the number 10 movie is the most recently released film on this list, Dream. Dream was directed by Lee Byung-hun, who also directed 20 and What a Man Wants, and starred Park Seo-joon, Lee Ji-eun aka IU, Kim Jong-soo, Go Chang-seok, Chung Seung-gil, Lee Yeon-woo, and more. The movie won Best Comedy of last year's EonTalk Movie Awards and has a very quirky narrative, to say the least. Dream follows soulless soccer player Hongdae, who, in his worst career crisis, becomes the coach of a homeless Football World Cup team. Joined by passionless reality show PD, So-min, the team of unique players is selected as the national representatives. Facing challenges and forced situations, head coach Hongdae leads the unconventional dream team to the World Cup with their one chance at success. Will their unconventional approach be able to make history? Next, the number 9 film is the 2019 released comedy, Startup. Directed by Choi Jung-yeol, who also directed One Way Trip, Startup saw the likes of Don Lee aka Ma Dong-seok, Park Jung-min, Jung Hae-in, Yeom Jung-ah, and Choi Sung-eun starring in the film. Just from the movie poster and trailer, you can tell that this is going to leave you laughing. I mean, just look at Ma Dong-seok. Definitely a new side to him that we've never seen in his other works. In Startup, rebellious teen Taegil, fed up with school and home, discovers an unconventional Chinese restaurant where he meets the quote-unquote charismatic chef, Keza. Their chance encounter leads to an unexpected partnership, exposing Taegil to a taste of the real world and life's unexpected adventures. This comedy drama explores the essence of life and the unique characters that make the journey worthwhile. Moving on to the number 8 spot, the number 8 movie goes to the 2020 film, Honest Candidate. Directed by Chang Yu-jung, who also directed The Bros, Honest Candidate starred the likes of Lam Mi-ran, Kim Moo-yeol, Na Moon-hee, and Yoon Kyung-ho. Lam Mi-ran was absolutely hilarious in this, and her and Kim Moo-yeol's chemistry was spectacular. So much so that it had a sequel, Honest Candidate 2, which released shortly after. In the film, 3-term Congresswoman Ju Sang-suk, known for her ease in telling lies, experiences a sudden twist of fate. Overnight, she gains the inability to tell a single lie, becoming the embodiment of truth. Losing her most potent weapon, lying, her life is turned upside down. In Honest Candidate, you can expect a delightful explosion of laughter as the Queen of Lies faces the challenge of living with the unfiltered truth in this hilarious comedy. At number 7, we have the 2019 film Inside Me. Directed by Kang Yo-jin, the director of Wonderful Nightmare, Inside Me saw the likes of Jin Young, Park Sung-woong, Lam Mi-ran, Lee Soo-min, Lee Jun-hyuk, and Kim Kwang-gyu. The movie has the theme of Freaky Friday, wherein which two people switch bodies, but has its own twist to it. I personally thought the casting was done very well and was thoroughly impressed by idol actor Jin Young's performance. Inside Me follows elite middle-aged man Pan-soo, who's more of a thug and a boss. However, his life takes a hilarious turn when he swaps bodies with a not-so-boss high school student, Dong-yeon. In Dong-yeon's body, Pan-soo encounters his first love, Mi-sun, and discovers a daughter he never knew existed. This high-energy comedy promises a riot of laughter as Pan-soo navigates his new life. Be prepared for a tale full of humor and heartwarming moments with Inside Me. Moving along, at number 6, we have a slightly older film that came out in 2014, Miss Granny. Directed by Hwang Dong-hyuk, who also directed The Fortress and Silenced, two very serious tone films, Miss Granny is of a complete different genre than the director's other two works. The movie has a similar premise as the previous film, as it revolves around a character going into another person's body. Miss Granny follows Malsun, a nagging 70-year-old grandmother who discovers her family's plan to send her to a nursing home. However, a mysterious visit to a photo studio transforms her into a rejuvenated 20-year-old with flawless skin and a youthful figure. Embracing her newfound youth as Oduri, she embarks on a hilarious and heartwarming journey, navigating the challenges and joys of reliving her 20s. Before moving into the top 5, I'd just like to give a quick shout out to ExpressVPN. If you would like to access more Korean movies through streaming services, I highly suggest using ExpressVPN to connect to servers from other locations and gain access to thousands of more content. By using ExpressVPN, you can bypass geo restrictions, meaning you can be from anywhere around the world and access the Korean and other countries' servers. If you would like to access more Korean content like movies, dramas, and shows, be sure to sign up for ExpressVPN using my link in the descriptions or expressvpn.com/EonTalk and get 49% off an annual plan plus 3 extra months for free. Better yet, if you sign up and don't like the service, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, meaning you can cancel anytime within the first 30 days. And now, the top 5. Starting off the top 5, the number 5 movie is the 2022 release film 645. This movie was directed by Park Kyu-tae, who directed Bun, and starred Go Kyung-pyo, Lee Lee-kyung, Eun Mun-seok, Park Se-wan, Lee Sun-won, Kwak Dong-yeon, and Kim Min-ho. Honestly, I think the movie had a better reception in the global market than the domestic market, maybe because it was amidst the pandemic when it released here in Korea, but a great, fun watch nonetheless. In 645, Sergeant Chun-woo accidentally wins the lottery, but the winning lottery ticket crosses the Korean DMZ line, turning his winning ticket into a distant memory. Determined to reclaim it, he forms a team to find the missing ticket. On the other side of the border, Private Yong-ho, a North Korean soldier, finds the winning lottery ticket from the south and discovers that it's worth a whopping 5.7 billion won. As unexpected characters join, a 3-on-3 team forms to safeguard the prize money, leading to a tense negotiation between the two sides. The number 4 movie goes to the 2016 release comedy, My Annoying Brother. My Annoying Brother was directed by Kwon Soo-kyung, who also directed Stellar, and had great performances by Jo Jung-seok, Do Kyung-soo, aka Dio, and Park Shin-hye. My Annoying Brother is not only a great comedic film, but also one that touches the heart. It truly shows Do Kyung-soo going from the idol Dio to actor Do Kyung-soo, and he matched very well with Jo Jung-seok. In My Annoying Brother, national judo athlete Ko Do-young experiences an unexpected accident during a match where he loses his sight. Learning of this, his con man older brother, Ko Do-sik, takes advantage of his brother's sudden crisis to get paroled from prison. And Do-young's life becomes even more challenging as the audacious older brother who hadn't contacted Do-young in 15 years. The unpredictable cohabitation of these less than ordinary brothers is a comedic must-watch. Coming in at number 3 of my list of top Korean comedy movies is the 2018 movie Keys to the Heart. Keys to the Heart is director Choi Sung-hyun's only feature film, but don't let his single filmography fool you. He packs a punch with Keys to the Heart, as this, much like the number 4 film, is not only a great comedic film, but also an emotional one. The film featured Lee Byung-hun, Yoon Yo-jung, and Park Jung-min, and based on that, you can most definitely assume that the movie would have amazing acting performances. Keys to the Heart follows Cho-ha, a former Asian welterweight champion turned washed-up boxer who unexpectedly reunites with his estranged mother. To cope with living expenses, he lives with his mother and a younger brother whom he had no idea existed, Jin-tae, a ramen cooking, gaming, and piano prodigy with a disability. Despite their differences, Choa decides to endure the uncomfortable cohabitation until he can raise funds for a trip to Canada. The film explores the challenges and unexpected bonds between two estranged brothers with contrasting lives and talents. And now, just 2 movies left. The top 2 comedies of Korean cinema. First, the number 2 film is the oldest film on this list, My Sassy Girl. Directed by Kwak Jae-yong, whose other movies include A Year-End Medley, Time Renegades, and the classic, My Sassy Girl is an absolute must-watch classic. The movie featured amazing acting by the leads, Chun Ji-yeon and Cha Tae-yeon, and it would be an understatement to say that the two were great. The chemistry between the couple was phenomenal and is still remembered as one of the best rom-coms of K-movie history. My Sassy Girl follows an unexpected encounter on a subway between the protagonist and a spirited, drunk girl. Their relationship evolves as they navigate comedic and emotional situations. The girl's past heartbreak is revealed, leading to a surprising turn of events where she becomes both impulsive and caring. However, the couple faces the inevitability of separation. They decide to encapsulate their feelings in a time capsule set to open years later. But will their fates cross paths again in the future? The film blends humor, drama, and heartfelt moments wondrously and explores how fate can be both so cruel and joking at the same time. And finally, the number 1 Korean comedic film. The number 1 spot goes to the 2019 film, Extreme Job. This top 10 list started and is ending with director Lee Byung-hun, as the director of Extreme Job is the same director as the director of the number 10 film, Dream. Starring Ryu Sung-yong, Lee Han-hee, Jin Sung-gyu, Lee Dong-wi, and Gong Myung, Extreme Job currently sits at the number 2 spot on the all-time Korean box office ranking. The film was able to record over 16 million at the domestic box office, only behind The Admiral, Roaring Currents. Although, to be completely honest, the comedy of Extreme Job isn't 100% to my taste, but the film most definitely gave tremendous laughs to numerous people, as evident by its box office number. Extreme Job follows an undercover narcotics team facing a performance crisis. Captain Ko and his team stumble upon evidence of a domestic drug operation. To maintain surveillance, they acquire a chicken restaurant, inadvertently turning it into a popular eatery. As they become engrossed in the chicken business, a golden opportunity arises: catch criminals or focus on catching chickens. This action comedy delivers unexpected twists in a tale of an undercover mission gone awry. And that's it for today's video on top 10 Korean comedies. Some films that you believe should have made it on this list may not have been included, but please remember that this list was based on my personal recommendations. Nonetheless, I love to hear which movies you believe are deserving of the title Top Korean Comedic Movies, as well as movies on this list that you've seen and enjoyed, so please leave a comment or join in on the discussions on the EonTalk Telegram group, linked in the descriptions. If you enjoyed this video and would like more similar content, be sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to sign up for ExpressVPN with my link to access more Korean movies and dramas. Once again, thank you to everyone that watched till the end, and I'll see you guys in the next one.